Hey everyone, I'm Nadine and welcome to Bookish Nook. Today is Friday and thank God it's been a pretty stressful week of reading. So I am currently reading A Game of Thrones by George R. R. Martin and I am at page 552, which is super exciting because I'm almost done. And wow, is this book ever... It's so captivating and you're invested in these characters. Not all of them, because some of them I don't really care about, and then there are others that I care a lot about for no reason because they're not in it very much. But either way, I am enjoying this so much and I can't wait to watch the TV show because I plan on reading each of the books first and then watching the TV show. If you've been wanting to read this book but the size has been scaring you away, don't let it do that. I've been reading about 150 pages a day, at the very least 100, and I started this April 30th, I think, the last day of April, and it's now May 2nd and I'm at 550 pages, which I'm super excited, and I'm probably going to finish my next 50 pages, so that'll bring me for 200 today because it's just gotten so good. It did drag at one point in the middle, but now it's just completely picked up and I'm just so excited to finish what's next. There are so many read-a-thons going on this month, it's a little ridiculous, and they're just going to get so many reading opportunities in, so I'm so excited. But there is a read-along for City of Lost Souls by Cassandra Clare over at Monday Moms. I will link that down below. They're doing a chapter a day and it starts today with the prologue in chapter 1 all the way to the last chapter, which I think brings us to May 24th, which happens to be my birthday. And then, so to prepare for City of Heavenly Fire, which comes out May 27th. So I'll link that down below if you want to see what that's all about. There is also a read-a-thon coming up. I think it's part of the Year-a-thon, where booktubers put together a read-a-thon each month. And this month, I am not sure the dates. I think it's the 6th. It starts the 6th. I'm not sure, to the 12th. But either way, it has to do, this read-along is for you to catch up on series or finish series that have been sitting on your shelf for a while, and I am going to be participating in that read-a-thon. The first book that I want to read during the read-a-thon, and it's not really has to be done during the read-a-thon, but either way, it is City of Lost Souls by Cassandra Clare. I did want to participate in the Monday Moms read-a-thon by just reading a chapter a day, but I can't do that. I don't really like reading more than one book at once, so I'm probably just gonna sort of marathon this book all at once during the sort of series catch up and finish read-a-thon, so that I'm prepared for City of Heavenly Fire, because last month I read City of Fallen Angels. All the names are confusing. So I am super excited to dive back into this world this month. The second book that I want to finish for this catch-up series read-a-thon is This Girl by Colleen Hoover, which is the third book in the Slam series. This is actually, I think, book 1 from Will's perspective, and if you don't know who I'm talking about, you should definitely check out this series because it follows a girl who falls in love with a guy who does slam poetry, and if you don't know what slam poetry is, it's sort of kind of like spoken word poetry, so definitely go YouTube some slam poetry and you'll just be blown away. There's so many talented people, but these books are fantastic. Colleen Hoover is fantastic, as you probably know, but this has been sitting on my shelf for probably almost a year now, and I wasn't really in the mood to jump back into the story, especially since it really wasn't a continuation. At least that's what I think it is. If I'm wrong, please let me know down below, because that might give me more incentive to pick it up faster. But it's a pretty thin book. I think it's 282 pages, which is absolutely nothing compared to A Game of Thrones. So this is the second book I want to read. The last book I want to read for this read-a-thon is The Evolution of Mara Dyer by Michelle Hodkins, which is the second book in the Mara Dyer trilogy. I recently read the first book and I thought it was fantastic. I actually wasn't going to pick this up until near the release of The Retribution of Mara Dyer, which is the third book, and that doesn't come out till November 4th, which is almost in like a year from now. But I sort of don't want this sitting on my shelf anymore, so I just figured I would read it and take like a really detailed summary of it for myself so that I can refresh myself later in November. So these are the books I hope to finish during this readathon. I will link the Goodreads page for that group down below if you want to go check it out, because there's a readathon each month. And I think the next one in June is for Rick Riordan, which is super exciting. But either way, hopefully I can get through these. So comment down below what you're reading this weekend, if you're participating in any readathons. I know the Bout of Books 10 readathon is going on. I don't think I'm going to be participating. I don't really have the motivation. I've been just wanting to just read through books and do absolutely nothing with my life, which is what I've been doing. So yeah, if there's any other readathons that I don't know about, please let me know down below. I know there was a readathon for Alienated happening, I think this week, but I couldn't participate because I don't have the book yet, and I wasn't planning on getting it until near the end of this month. But I will leave a link down to a Book Utopia's page announcement video for that if you want to go check that out. Happy reading, everyone! Bye!